What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another review, and this one is to that Cardi B, the press video, and I'ma give this one the green light. And not because I'm a guy. Simply put, she is all but naked, like all you're not seeing here is nipples and other things of that nature, you dig? Like they got some kind of a cat suit to blur out such things, but yet you can see her and all of her dancers like whole body, you dig? And don't get me twisted, like, of course I love to see nudity and all of this stuff, but when you look at Cardi B and all the work that she's had done to herself and you realize most of that is plastic, it doesn't enthuse me like that. Now, it's not bad, but it's not something that's completely for me. The thing that really intrigues me about this is, one, she self-directed it. That most people didn't really catch that, you dig? And she's having her own Scarface moment with this. Like, this is specifically what she wanted to do. She wanted to do a video where she's going on a massive killing spree and just showing it all and stuff. And this is a level in which I've never seen a female MC go. Unless they, like, get desperate or something like that. But no, this is more, she wanted to do this for substance. Like, she's doing this to the point that you can see her getting put into actual movies and stuff because of such a thing. Like, she's giving herself her own role here. To be real, she's giving herself like her own Scarface moment, where at the end of the Scarface movie, he goes on a killing spree of everybody that was coming for him. She's doing somewhat of the same thing, but yet twisting it to all of the issues that she's having right now in all of the media. Because when you break down her court issues of what's going on with her at this moment, not long ago she did the whole pump walk. They trying to charge her with 12 counts and 2 of them are felonies for the brawl that happened in the strip club that is tied to Offset having sex with strippers and all of this stuff, where she's taking bits and pieces of that but spitting it in her own direction as she's telling a different story, where the story in this video is she just had a threesome and then she turned around and just murdered these people that she had the threesome with, and then she gets taken downtown by the police and she's stunting into something that resembles a peacock, I guess. But in the interrogation, she's pretty much blowing smoke in the police's face. She started choking them out and all that, which that may be my favorite part right there. And then after that, she has to go to court, and she's popping up, stunting in that one too, in something that resembles a penguin, I guess. And she got all of her female attorneys, and she in there in court, and everybody out there is snitching on her and saying all these things or whatever. You don't really hear the specific things that they saying. But then the lights go out and all of these people get shot up and they all dying and she's sitting there looking crazy. Like, and that's really Godfather-esque that she's trying to roll with on that one. And that's not just geared to the courtroom and all of that. Like, when they have the background dancers and they all dancing pretty much naked, like, usually in terms of music videos, that's not associated with the grand theme of what it's all about. That's just to fill up space and all of that. But in this case, nah. Like, they got it too. Now she's the only one that's dancing naked while everyone else is down on the ground with blood on them, and like they all died as well. Like, she's clearly going on a massive murder spree that lands her in jail, and she got a cellmate in this jail who's mugging her as soon as she walks in, and you thinking that there's going to be an issue from the jump, and there is, as she drowns her in the toilet and all of this stuff. Like, she clearly just went on a mass murder spree in this entire video. This video was gangster in the likeliness of what Scarface and The Godfather was, to a degree, more towards Scarface, because Scarface was always just a random killer that was about drugs and all this, but this wasn't about drugs. This was just her being a murderer, which I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the visuals, even though it has close to nothing to do with what the actual song is all about. It was her stepping out and making a statement on this, and this statement will ultimately lead her to other roles, to be bigger than what she is. And you know, it's not a desperation move. Like, most women will only go this far and like go to porn and all of this stuff when they get desperate and they need money. But this is her on top of the game, making money, deciding, you know what? I'm going to do this and it's going to propel me to levels that I haven't been before. And I believe that that's going to happen. Like, definitely peep out this video if you haven't already. But let's go ahead and touch on a few news topics, man, before we close this one on out. Did you guys see that Meek Mill became a co-owner of Lids, the hat spot, man? As he's going to develop his own exclusive brand of hats to push. And I mean, I ain't knocking it. It is what it is. I appreciate that. But my issue with this is making hats ain't that difficult in this day and age. And Lids, I haven't seen anybody in those stores for a minute. Whenever I do go to the mall, which I hardly do, like most people hardly ever do. You dig? Like, I know there's still a massive corporation and there's still profit to be had there. But you could have created your own imprint, make your own hats of quality, and make all of the profit, because clearly they need you. They need your brand. They need the fact that you are a successful rapper to be tied to them, to bring people back to these stores. And what they do isn't that difficult for you to do it yourself. People need to get more into the whole, I'm going to build my own, instead of go in with a partnership with these individuals that I can't tell if they're actually being successful or not at this point in time of what the corporation is. But from what I see, whenever I walk past the stores and all of that stuff, they aren't doing that phenomenal. And the last thing I want to talk about is, did you guys see that Scarface said that he is stepping back from hip-hop? Scarface from the Ghetto Boys and all of that stuff. The Houston legend. And he's saying that he's stepping back from rap in order to go more into politics, as he will be running for the Houston City Council. And with Houston being what Houston is, he better win that. Him and Bun B and all of these individuals, they should be running that city on a legitimate level. But ultimately, I'm cool with it. Like, as a Scarface fan, I do enjoy his music still to this day, but I understand there's always a point when you need to step away and do something grander. Like, Scarface should have been dominant in the music industry as a mogul, if not going into politics, if not constantly climbing and stuff, like how you seen Jay-Z do, even as he still releases a project every blue moon and such, but still he's actively like ownership of streaming service, active ownership of record label presidents and things of that nature. Like, you got to climb up. You can't stay as the rapper forever, as much as people would like you to, because there's only but so far an individual can go in that path before you get bored and end up being done. But I anxiously anticipate when all of Houston is run by all of the rappers that's out there doing their thing. That's going to be dope. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.